Good Thursday morning.
Good Thursday morning. It is Thursday, May 15th. 14th. I did some work for tomorrow already today, so I'm getting messed up.
But tomorrow's a big day for you.
Tomorrow is a big day.
Your
Tomorrow,
100th show.
What's that?
It's your 100th show.
100th show, 98 weeks in a row. We've had 100 shows. Tomorrow's number 100.
Yeah.
And we're going to have, it's at 11 a.m. It's called Real Estate Talk TGIF, episode 100. And we're going to have none other than Mark Stein on. We're going to have Grant Wise, Sekou Pyle, David Greenspan. We're hoping to get a couple other people on from the area, from other states. We're still working, so we get everybody on for a good few minutes and talk about real estate, what's going on with them. It's a 100th show, a great celebration, but it's still, we're keeping with the format and talking real estate. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for mentioning that. So nice.
That is exciting to have that commitment to be able to do it every week, and get to 100 shows is a big deal. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that. That's nice of you. That's nice.
So we've been doing this now. We're on show 44, which is also a big accomplishment.
I think so.
And today we have a friend of yours who's a pizza owner of many pizza restaurants and delicious pizza. So why don't you introduce him for us?
All right. So we're bringing on Celestino Gencarelli, who is the owner of Heights Pizza on the Boulevard in Hasbrouck Heights, Pizza Love on Wyckoff Ave in Wyckoff, and also Persiphone's Best, which is in the Staples Home Depot Shopping Center in Parsippany. Is that correct, Celestino?
Yes, sir.
So Celestino, thank you so much for coming on, taking the time. I know we tried to get you on a couple other times, and you've been really busy. Tell us what happened in your business over the past 8 weeks.
Well, it was like unexpected. All of a sudden, everybody closes down, and we dipped like about 20 to 30% in business, and then within about 2-3 weeks, it kind of came back up again. A lot of people were closed. People didn't have that many options, and people were calling from different towns further away to have catering, to have deliveries. We do a lot of business with the Hackensack Hospital, which we did before, but now it's more because a lot of people send in donations and they use us to send them food.
Right. So has it changed your walk-in traffic? I know you said delivery traffic has increased. Has it changed your walk-in traffic? You're not having anybody sitting there to eat, but I know your place in Wyckoff is big enough and you have a bunch of tables. Hasbrouck Heights not so much, right? Talk to me about that.
It changed quite a bit. It's people have to wait outside. They only come in one at a time. You have to wear a mask.
Right.
It's like almost it's the new norm now. On the weekends, it's just it's like crazy because you got all these people waiting outside, waiting to get in, and it's I just feel bad, but it's what can we do? We're doing our best to accommodate everybody. To give them the best service that we can.
Exactly. So talk to me about let's talk about your business. We just talked about 3 restaurants in New Jersey, but you're also in California as well. Talk to us about how your business has evolved over the past few years.
You talking about the business in New Jersey or
all of it? How, you started. You've had a couple of restaurants in California and you lost one. Talk to us a little bit about how your business has evolved, because this is. We're talking about small business and promoting small businesses here. Yeah. You are.
Well, I went to California in '93, and because I visited California and I noticed it was it was lacking good Italian food and pizza, so that's what made me make the move out there. While I was in business in New Jersey with my brother and my brother-in-law. Right. I just decided to go out west, and I targeted the college areas. So students say, hey, they love pizza, they love to party, and they love then they want to eat. So but there's and it just, I give them good food, good product, and I get the business. That's what kind of like separates me from a lot of other people, because I do a quality product.
So I mean, I've been around this area in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, for my entire life, and Hasbrouck Heights my entire life. And so then you come into Hasbrouck Heights. What was that, about 7 years ago you've been? Is that how long?
10 now.
It's 10 years. Holy moly. Wow.
This actually the 10th of May was my 10th year anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So you've had the store in Hasbrouck Heights 10 years.
10 years now. Yeah, time flies.
And it was like everybody said, well, what do we need another pizzeria in Hasbrouck Heights for? And you come in, and I think you've done pretty well, huh?
Yeah, knock on wood, thank God. Great town. I support the town. The people support me. I'm involved always with the schools, the little league teams, any fundraisers. I'm always there.
Right. So you're in Parsippany, you're in Wyckoff, three completely different. Well, not completely different, but let's just say different types of people, socioeconomic plans of people and stuff. How does that change what you do and how you do your business?
Well, in Wyckoff, like you said, different kind of clientele. It's a big money town. They obviously we make the same type of food, so they love it. Honestly, it's kind of the same. It's just like I said, just different clientele a little bit. The more town,
right? So as a small business owner, you've expanded as you come in, and now you're in the middle of a big expansion in Hasbrouck Heights. Talk to us about what you got going on in Hasbrouck Heights and what you're going to be doing there differently.
Well, I wanted to accommodate more of the people so they can actually come in and sit down with their kids. So I took over. There was two other stores next to me that we purchased. There was a deli and a print shop, and they actually came up. The building came up available, so we purchased it. And we're making our kitchen bigger so we can push out the food faster. That's one of our main goals, just to push out the food faster so that people get it quicker.
So what do you think? What is Celestino's specialties in your stores? Let's say Hasbrouck Heights. I know I've had a lot of different things from the seafood salad is amazing, right? And it's fresh and it's just so good. I mean, is there something that people come there for aside from just the pizza?
Well, I've been literally in the restaurant business since I started working in the restaurant since I was 13. So I know the ins and outs. I opened up my first place. I was 19.
Wow.
And 2 years after high school. So I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm not just one of those guys that just throw stuff together. I know how to make the sauce. I know how to make the dough for the pizza. It's not just. There's actually a science to it. You have to know really what you're doing. And but people love. I mean, I haven't got to complain about anything. They love all the pasta dishes. They love or the salads. We sell tons of salads.
Right.
But our biggest seller, like one of our top items, is our penny vodka. Everybody loves the vodka sauce.
Right. And and I don't know if this is a secret or not, but is there really vodka in it?
Yes.
There is.
We provide, but we cook it down so it evaporates.
Right.
You got a little flavor in there.
Right. Exactly. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a vodka sauce." There's no vodka.
I hear vodka. I come back on. Here we are.
There you are. So we're talking about food, Mark. One of yours and my favorite topics. We've had.
I'm a foodie. I love all different types of foods, especially Italian food.
So Celestino, we've had the owner of the Humble Toast on from Teaneck. What was the other? Mark.
We had Chef Gabe from Sender Smokehouse, a new smokehouse that opened up here in North Jersey.
So I mean,
North Jersey. I love the smokehouse.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, we've had. I mean, this was last week. We had good food, and this time of the day we're getting hungry. So when you talk about penne vodka sauce, you talk about the pizza. I talked about the seafood salad, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's just. I mean, you can go places, and a lot of times you go to a pizzeria, and you're not ordering a seafood salad. You're just not, right?
Right.
Pizza love, Parsippany's best. You're going to order that and know that this is not this is not a pizzeria. That's what I love about your food is that it's pizzeria food.
Well, it's basically what the way I call it is restaurant style food at pizzeria prices.
Good way to put it.
Yeah, because I've been in the restaurant business. I've been in bar business. Since, like I said, since I was 19.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what's next on your agenda as far as restaurants and bars? Are you going to be, aside from expanding Hasbrouck Heights, do you have any other new projects on the horizon?
Well, I'm always open to different things, and we're kind of looking at another venture with my other two partners, because I have my brother. I have my brother-in-law, and then also I have in Wyckoff, I have my partner Daryl, that he started working for me, so he runs that place.
Right.
And I actually have the one of the Jersey housewives. That's my partner there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nice. And so we're kind of thinking about doing something else together. So we're I don't want to talk about it yet, but maybe within next year we'll have it done.
That's exciting.
What can you tell us, and what can you do as far as people in the predicaments that we're in with this quarantine crap? Is there anything that your restaurants are doing in order to to give people some aid and helping them out? Is there anything you're doing there?
Well, I'm trying to. Well, I'm doing everything safe as possible with my employees. I tell them to keep their distance. And if I see somebody too close together, sometimes I tell them, hey guys, move apart. I have everybody wearing gloves. I have they're wearing their masks. I tell them always, every day, take their temperature, because I don't want anybody getting sick. You know. And knock on wood, thank God, everybody's been good. But I'm still doing my advertisement. I just feel bad for some of the bigger restaurants that they can't have people come in and But I guess hang in there, and I think this thing's going to turn around. Eventually, I hope.
Yeah, well, that's great. How do people? Can you give us the information on your restaurants so we can do shout outs for you? I mean, talk about all three restaurants and how they get there, where they are, and their phone numbers, if you would, please.
Yeah, I don't know them by heart. I only know the one in Hasbrouck Heights by heart, because I don't dial the other ones.
So we'll put them in the comments for you. We'll get that information. Put them in the comments.
Is there a website though for any of the restaurants that people should know or look at?
Yes. Yeah, there's in Hasbrouck Heights you got it's Hasbrouck Heights Pizza. I wish I had a menu with me, but it's HasbrouckHeightsPizza.com.
Okay.
And phone numbers there is 201-426-0226, and I'm right on the boulevard. The other location is in Wyckoff on Wyckoff Ave. It's called Pizza Love, and third location is in Parsippany, right on 46 by the Home Depot shopping center. It's called Parsippany's Best Pizza.
Right.
And and if you're in California, my place is out there called Celestino's New York Pizza. You can just punch it in, and I come up all over the place.
And what town is that in, Celestino?
I'm in Chico, California, Oroville, California, Rockland, California, and I used to be in Paradise with over a year and a half ago. The whole town burned down, and that was one of my better spots too. And I was sad to see that place go.
Yeah. I really want to thank you for coming on. I mean, I know you've got a lot going on. obviously what's going on, and if there's anything that we can do, and I always ask this question of everybody on, what can I do? What can we do to help grow your business?
For me, just tell other people. It's the best advertisement.
Okay.
And hey, if you want one day on your show, if you want to do like a cooking segment, I can come in and bring my my utensils and cook something right on the show for you.
So you want to know what? When we can come to you, we're going to shoot live from your place, and you're going to show us how to make a real pizza.
All right.
That's exactly
whatever you want.
Exactly.
That's what we're going to do.
As soon as we can come to your place, we're going to do a live broadcast right to your place.
No
Absolutely.
Hopefully when we're done next door, when the new place is all finished.
Sounds good. We will do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, thank you so much. If I don't see you later, thank you again. I'm going to stop by your place later.
All right.
Thanks a lot, man.
Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. That was that's all that stuff sounds amazing that he makes.
Oh yeah, I'm serious. I mean, you go in there. He's right. It's restaurant food at pizzeria prices, and it's just the sea. I mean, I'm not a seafood salad guy. I would never order that.
Right.
And it was just amazing. I mean, there's a couple of different ones he's got, and my office, my company was 2 blocks away, and always ordered from there. Always ordered from there.
That's great.
So we've got lots of stuff going on with business and stuff. Is there anything new in your world of the real estate business that we need to review or go through, or any things you want to talk about?
So I think that there are a lot of agents out there that this week really started to get back to work.
Yeah,
I'm getting more calls and requests for showings all the time. Yesterday we got tons of them for this weekend. So I think that we are finally a little bit on the other side of this. People are a little more relaxed. They understand the precautions that need to be taken, masks and gloves and booties in the houses, one person at a time. But I think that we will be able to start really getting back to that spring market that we were hoping for the last 2 months. And my advice is to sellers is to start thinking about getting your house on the market. If you need to sell this year, if you want to sell this year, to do that.
Right.
I think that there are buyers out there looking. So let's take advantage of that and make sure to get your house sold. I mean, that's really what the message is right now. The agents are out there working.
Yeah, and I think it's very important that look, we do this broadcast to help real estate agents, and if you have a question or you need some information, or even what should I do, feel free to contact us, and we'll be glad to put you in the right direction. This is not a self-plug at all, although it may sound like it. I mean, look, there's a lot of ways to do things that are different today that people didn't do 8 weeks ago. We were doing them 5 years ago. Sorry, that is a shameless plug, but it's true. We've been doing it for years this way. And it's not, we had no hitch in our step.
Right.
We knew what we had to do. And, we're also starting to do doing showings every day online. So let's talk more about that later on.
Absolutely. The one thing that is going on is that there's a lot of news articles coming out about the malls, strip malls, big malls, missing mortgage payments, unsure of what to do with all these big box stores that are filing for bankruptcy or just closing down. I think we're going to see a transition of a lot of office space and retail space in some places in order to figure out what to be used for. And I think that someone's going to come up with a creative solution and going to be making a lot of money in the future when they can figure out what to do with all that space.
Yeah, I completely and totally agree with what you're saying. I also, though, believe that there has to be, almost like a getting used to period once we are, quote unquote, released for office space, because maybe the production has been good for corporate workers working from home, and maybe it hasn't been. But we're not going to know that for a while. But there's also those people that really want to go to an office,
Yes.
And people have been makeshifting their kitchen tables for offices, garages. I mean, if you look at a lot of people, people have learned they like to stand up when they work, and stand-up desks might be a bigger thing these days. But the stand-up desk that I'm using, I have a stand-up piece, but it's not high enough. My laptop's on a box as well.
Nope.
So, and I know somebody else's is too. But the point
I got a couple boxes here to make it
exactly.
my dining room table.
the question is it something that that the majority of people are going to like or they're going to hate? Do they want to be home? Do they want that place to go to? Right? I can tell you that I know of many family instances where this has been fantastic for families. While they are, can't wait to get out, it's been great for their relationships. It's been great for a lot of things. I hope that's the case more than not.
So,
as far as business is concerned, I've worked from home for the past 2.5 years or more. So I'm kind of used to it. Do I like going to an office a couple times a week? I do, just to get out.
you were always welcome in my office.
And that will be a place I will be going to as well when we're released. So, but you know what? I mean, what's the change going to be? We don't know, but I think you hit the nail on the head. There's going to be a huge shift in how things are used. I don't think anything's going to go away. I just think there's going to be a shift in type of use, and maybe even that 20th century retail store might turn into a 21st century something else. Who knows?
Right. Listen, you have big open spaces that could be used for a lot of different things, from entertainment to maybe even a school. If kids need to be 6 feet apart from each other, you need big open spaces. Maybe you're taking these retail spaces, making them schools. Maybe you're taking them, making them event centers, right? Local small event centers to run the programs with social distancing. But whoever comes up with the plan and can execute it, and there's all these empty spaces that are about to be available, I think is going to be a genius.
I agree too. And there's a lot of different ideas I have. I mean, you could even, if there's, the other thing is what's going to happen to travel. I mean, is there going to be a lot more? I mean, in the beginning, I think there's going to be a lot less travel. But what about business travel? Will there be as much business travel? Right. Will there be that big need for hotels?
Right.
We don't know. We don't know.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how things play out. It's exciting to see every day what news happening. And, that's all we can do is, wait and see and keep working hard every day at what we have in front of us and hope that we're all successful. But real estate agents are getting back to normal. They are showing houses. Now's the time to get back to business on a full-time basis. So good luck to everyone out there. Hope you do well. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 8:45.
We certainly will. Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day.